just wanna think of you. depositors or even investors. We do want to make sure that people who made their deposits are protected up to 250,000 and beyond that. That the risk of contagion that runs on the banks is mitigated.
And CNN's Elena Train joins me now. Elena, what are you hearing from lawmakers?
Well, Jim, I mean, as Shifter said, the California delegation was briefed this morning by the Treasury Department, and I think something that's really interesting that I know came up on the call from people I spoke with who were on the call is that the Republicans, Democrats, and the Treasury Department are aligned on not wanting the government to bail out the Silicon Valley Bank. And I do think, as he also said, one of the main concerns as well is making sure people can meet payroll, making sure that depositors are taken care of. And I'm told that the Treasury Department and some of their representatives said on the call this morning that they're prepared to step in and help do that. The question is when. And this is also something that many lawmakers across the board on the Sunday shows and releasing statements have discussed, as well as John Stockheimer. And he sent a letter today to the Treasury Department, to the FDIC, to the Federal Reserve, laying out a list of things that demands really that he thinks need to be done, and got a lot of lawmakers to sign on to it. And payroll was one of the things that he mentioned. If you want to quote the statement now, the letter reads, "To be clear, we do not believe regulators should assist SVB shareholders. Right now, we are concerned about the depositors at SVB and at banks across the country, suddenly unnerved by SVB's catastrophic failure that unfolded in just 48 hours, accelerated in part by social media and pack mentality withdrawals." And one other thing, Jim, I'll just mention that, again, Republicans and Democrats...
Where are we going, Wawa?
...up here.
I think it's a Walmart, yes.
How can we prevent this from happening again? And also, how can we prevent freak out over what happened here? We know that when there's more uncertainty, the market gets rattled, people realize they want to start taking their money out of different banks, and that's what a lot of Congress wants to avoid right now.
Yeah, we're going to settle that right now. Elena Train, thank you very much. For more on the bank collapse and its impact on small business, Lindsay Michaelines joins us now. She's the co-founder and CEO of StrongSuit, a Columbus, Ohio-based company pairing personal assistance with working parents. Lindsay, you've been clarifying that your team is not big tech. You have 15 employees. No one lives in Silicon Valley. I guess you're not tech pros, is that what you're saying? But you did use Silicon Valley Bank. Tell us about what you're going through right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So at this point, fortunately for us and for some wonderful listeners, we had today on Friday for my team. And when I found out on Friday morning that SVB had collapsed and was taken over by the government, I spent the entirety of my day and into the weekend ensuring that the funds that were removed from my account, or that I believe were removed from my account on Thursday, actually hit the accounts of my employees. And fortunately for us, they did. But there's a lot of other small, medium business owners out there that are worried about making payroll on Monday and Tuesday and have no access to their cash. So it's pretty tough times right now.
And have you heard from anyone yet? Bank officials, federal officials, just silence?
Direct communication, yeah, no direct communication from anyone at this point. So I'm in close communication with a lot of other founders and business owners, and we're trying to share all the information that we can find, doing our own research and piecing it together. And frankly, I've been deep in this and mired in it since Thursday of last week, and at this point still have a lot more questions than I do answers.
And how did you ensure your team that they would be paid?
So fortunately for us, I do have maintained one account for StrongSuit that sits outside of Silicon Valley Bank. And so between the payday that we had on Friday and some of the funds that are in that other account, we're good probably for the next month. But beyond that, all of our working capital is tied up in Silicon Valley Bank.
And you've tweeted, please refuse to accept the convenient narrative that bailing out SVB or allowing it to be purchased by a larger bank is a handout to the tech elite. Why is this an important message to get out there? Because I think a lot of folks have already come to this conclusion that, these are just the tech guys out in California. We don't want to bail them out. They got themselves into trouble with all of the things that they do out there. They shouldn't get bailed out in their sweatpants on their couches and that sort of thing. But there are folks like yourself who are caught up in the middle of this.
Absolutely. And I'll, just to be clear, I'm not looking for a bailout for my company, and definitely the ideal outcome is not that taxpayers foot the bill for what is happening with Silicon Valley Bank.
what do you say in response to the Treasury Secretary saying no bailouts? I mean, what are you hoping they do here in Washington?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think any person wouldn't understand what is a bailout because I think there's a lot of parties involved here. But personally, for me, what I'm hoping is that the government will work swiftly with potential acquirers and be able to come to a resolution where depositors can be made whole for the cash deposits that they put into the bank. I'm not talking about shareholders in the bank, executives in the bank, or anything like that, but it's strictly the depositors here who entrusted the bank to hold those funds for them and keep them safe.
All right, Lindsay, Mike Lees, thanks so much for joining us. Very far away from Silicon Valley, California, and Columbus, Ohio. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, Jim.
All right, turning back to some breaking news, a developing story out of California. At least 8 people are dead after 2 smuggling boats capsized. They happened off of the San Diego coast. Officials are calling this one of the worst disasters stemming from human trafficking that they've ever seen. CNN's Camila Bernal joins us now with the latest. What more do we know?
Well, Jim, this was a tragedy. We know that authorities got a 911 call last night at around 11:30 midnight. But by the time officials got to Black's Beach in San Diego, they did not find any survivors. They did not find this 911 caller who reported 2 capsized boats, one with 8 people in it, the other with 15 people in it. Authorities say this was a very difficult search. It was pitch black, not even a nighttime goggles were helpful for officials at the time. And they say that the water had a lot of currents. They believe that there are these sandbars in the area, which likely led people to think that it would be okay to walk out of the water, but there are these holes in the sand, and once you step into these holes, the currents essentially pull you back into the water. So that's what they believe happened yesterday. They also say that they're still searching today
of the month.